So apparently, guys, the fake collab was an absolute disaster. Now, I'm not really up to date when it comes to the fake collaboration. I did play the new update, but I didn't go through the story. And to see that there are so many CCs criticizing the HSR fake collab story, there's something definitely wrong with it. So we're gonna go and check out this video over here made by Braxophone. This guy, he makes a lot of HSR content. Now, I don't really watch his videos that much, but to see that he is making a video criticizing the HSR fake collab story, that says a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out and let's see what he has to say. If you're planning on saving money while spending money, now this is the perfect opportunity for you to use LD Shop. Let's say you're playing Zenless Zone Zero and you're trying to purchase the Internet membership. Well, if you were purchasing this in-game, it will cost $4.99. But thanks to LD Shop, you're going to get a discount and it's going to cost $4.09, which is actually very, very good. So you are literally saving money while spending money. So all you have to do is put in your information. I have my info here, and then I'm going to click top up. And we're going to wait for this to load up. Come on, there we go. So once we got everything correct, make sure that your information is correct. Everything is correct, because if you put in a wrong UID, you don't put in your actual UID and you put in somebody else's, everything that you purchase through LD Shop is going to go to that other person's account, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to click pay now because my information is accurate. So there it is, guys. It is finished. I made my purchase, and all I have to do is log in Zenless Zone Zero, and the Internet membership will be on my account. So if you guys want to start saving money today, make sure you go ahead and click the link in the description down below, and you will receive a 15% discount.
So if you guys know me, you know that I'm a huge Fade fan, and I also have been covering HSR on my channel since its launch and even before its launch to some degree, right? You guys know how stoked I was for the collab to actually happen, and now it's here, and people have their opinions on it. There's some good things, some bad things, but what I was very surprised to find out is,
okay, one thing I heard, like one of the main complaints I heard when it comes to the fake collab story, is that it was a huge flashback. Like, it was a huge flashback, so therefore, like, it wasn't like there's no stakes involved at all because it's just a flashback. And the characters, like, the collab characters, they're barely on screen, right? They barely have any screen time, and it's just NPCs. That's what I heard. That sounds ridiculous.
when I went online, a lot of people are really not happy with it, which is crazy to me because from the perspective of someone who cares more about the gameplay side of things of HSR, like just enjoying the new characters that come out, I think it's great because I have Archer and Saber who are just like, they're awesome units to play. Recently, E6 Saber completely free to play.
I will say, I will give Hoyo credit where credit is due. Saber and Archer, they are very, very good. Because we look at Aloy from Genshin Impact. Aloy is an absolute disaster. That character is so trash. You get no constellations on her. Her weapon is terrible. That character is just doggy doo-doo. But the fact that they were able to deliver with, Saber and Archer is very good. But at the same time, we already know HSR has a power creep, situation, and enemies get harder and harder and they get more HP. So that's going to mean, Saber and Archer are going to fall off over time. So it really just comes down to how long is Archer and Saber, how long are they going to be good? That's what it really comes down to when it comes to HSR. How long are these units going to be good before, HP inflation completely destroys them?
Like on an account that I've been saving up pulls for years, and it's like super fun. Right now, the fact that Archer's better than Saber and Archer's the free character, I actually think that's awesome. But I know a lot of people don't like that because, like, why? That doesn't make sense. Like, why is Saber weaker than?
No, I feel like that's dumb. If people are gonna sit here and complain about a free character being stronger than a limited 5-star character that's not for free, you're stupid. You're just dumb. I feel like that's good, especially in a gacha game. A free character being very, very strong, you should not be complaining about that.
Archer, but she's the character you have to pull for. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't really care. But that's not what people have a problem with. In fact, that seems to be universally the thing that everyone is really happy about, is how good the characters are, or how the characters feel to play, how well represented they were in their animations, their voice lines, and everything. Like, Archer has his...
I think Saber's animations are mid. That's me personally. I think her ultimate is cool, but her animations are mid. That's just me though.
Entire Unlimited Blade Works chant if you sit there and wait for it to happen, which is super awesome. So imagine my surprise when I'm like, oh, this collab's happening and it's HSR, which I actually had a lot of faith to make a really good collab. Imagine my surprise when I find out that people really don't like it. Like it's a very, very unpopular. And I thought it might have just been like a small minority of people that said they didn't like the game and that's what happened. It seems to be a lot of people.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a minority. When we come over here on Google Play, you guys can see the reviews here. Newest reviews in Google Play, by the way, and this is 3.1 stars. Look at this. Power creep happens in 1 to 2 patches. If you have limited budget, don't play this. Remember, in gambling terms, the house always wins. The fake collab was horrendous as well. So you guys can see, a lot of people complaining about the fake collab here. Look at this. Still a good turn-based game, but update review for fake collab update, lazy storytelling, and disappointing collab update. Great character banners, recycled events, recycled area, recycled everything for collab. 1 year preparation, by the way. Hyped up event, but it's just disappointing. So yeah, it's definitely, a lot of people not happy about the fake collab, and I don't blame them. But at the same time, these are the same people who will gas up anything like Hoyo release when Hoyo drops when it comes to HSR. Whenever, they drop a new planet, a new region, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, peak, absolute cinema." And then like one patch later, dude, this is trash. Just pick one. I like me when it comes to like the way I view HSR, I'm like, all right, bro. Storytelling is ass no matter what. I don't care if the storytelling gets better in version 5.0. I don't care because it took you guys 4 years to finally put in some effort into the story and make it better. That's not good. That's the way I view things. If it takes you 4 years to fucking listen to your players, it takes you 4 years to listen to the community. Come on, man.
Are very upset about the collab. So, I mean, just look at this. So, Smack talked about the collab and people are upset about it. That's different. But you just look up HSR fake collab. There's a TLDR from Daily Finance. So this is an HSR fan account. Lancer has 3 lines, most random NPC models for servants, Scott event, reused assets, reused map, fun gameplay, Honkai NPC rail. It was another random Hoyo event in another patch, and it's sad truly. Like, what is this model? Is this Saber Altar? Is that what this is? Oh no, I don't know. It's just
Wait, huh? Wait, let me see this. Lancer having 3 lines. I'm pretty sure that's a character from Fate. Most random NPC model for servants. Reused map. So you mean to tell me for the fake collab, they didn't even drop a new location. They just dropped this, like, it's just Pinnaconia, because you guys can see this is clearly Pinnaconia right here. They're pretty much using the same exact maps. That is so lazy, bro. And remember, guys, 1 year preparation. 1 year. Let me move my camera because my camera's blocking his face. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go.
PC model, right? But is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Jalter? I don't know. I don't know. So here's the thing. I actually haven't gotten around to playing it yet because I've been so focused on making content for you guys. But I am going to play it. In this, I'm not going to give my opinion.
I'm not playing that shit, bro.
I genuinely don't know what it's about. But hearing all of this stuff about the story is crazy to me because I had so much faith in this collab to pop up. I mean, I lost a lot of faith in it like instantly when Rin wasn't in the collab. But like that's mostly a joke, right? Like it's mostly a meme. Yeah, Rin's not in the collab. That fucking sucks. Worst collab of all time. But we still got Archer and Saber and they did a great job with them, so I was pretty stoked about it. But yeah, like people, okay, so an HSR fan account is upset with it. The new HSR fake collab made me appreciate Genshin events, adding in whole new areas to explore. I've seen a couple things about this. Apparently people are pretty upset that there's no new areas, like they just like copied and pasted the Greek architecture from Amphoria.
Yeah, that's lazy. But I will say, like, okay, if you guys were to ask me which collab was worse, the Aloy collaboration with Genshin Impact or the fake collab, nigga, I'm going with the Aloy collaboration. That shit was terrible. They just put Aloy in the game and that's it. Like, it was so lazy. And the fact that they are now messing up another collaboration in another Hoyo game, it's like at this point, Hoyo, they cannot Like they just cannot handle collaborations well. Like when it comes to collaborations, they always fumble. Always. Always fumble. We thought that Fate was gonna be different from the Genshin collab with Aloy, right? With Horizon Zero Dawn. We thought that was gonna be different. No, it's the same shit. They just put in these two new characters. The story is fucking ass. No new locations, nothing. It's just, oh, let's just reuse everything, reuse the same fucking assets, and that's it. Multi-billion-dollar company, by the way, guys. Multi-billion-dollar company. And this is the best they can do. I'm not even going to say this is the best they can do. They're just refusing to do the best. They're refusing to innovate. They're refusing to actually put in effort because they don't have to put in effort. When you have a community that's going to constantly glaze the developers, constantly glaze Hoyo, why should they try? They don't have to.
And then they also use IDs Elysiae, and then Saber is like, is this Britain? And people are kind of upset about that. So honestly, I think that if they added a new event to a new place to explore, that'd be great. I personally don't play HSR for exploration, but I feel like, you know, this is a collab that had a lot of money and a lot of time behind it. So I think it wouldn't have hurt them too much to not do an asset flip, but we'll move on from this one too. I've just seen some people talking about that. Now I saw this, thank God they gave the Fate collab to HSR. If we look at the quote retweets, I saw this one too. This didn't age well. Aged like shit. This aged like milk. Like, it's, people are not happy with the collab. It's really crazy. HSR players with the Fate collab, you know, just being spoon-fed slop, you know, that's another one. Fox also tweeted, so how are we feeling about the HSR Fate collab? And I went,
Bro, why does this look like Mondstadt? This is like Mondstadt. This literally looks like Mondstadt, bro.
looking through this, and you know, story 1 out of 10, worst story ever done by hoyoverse, guys. Compared to the banana story, like for this to be a 1 of 10 is insane. For this to be worse than the banana,
if this is worse than the banana story, this has to be bad. This has to be bad. You know what? If this video hits 500 likes, I'm gonna give the Fake collab story. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna play it if this video hits 500 likes. But bro, if this is worse than the banana quest, that brain dead quest, I'm good, bro.
story, the one that everyone hated more than anything else, is insane to me. Like, they must have really just absolutely dropped the ball. Story was very disappointing. The characters getting muted was fun for a minute until they forced it on you for an hour plus. Oh, so this is another thing that apparently happened. Again, I haven't played it, so I don't know yet. I will be playing through it, but apparently voices get muted for like an hour plus. They could chalk it up to the strike, the SAG, well, not strike, but strike. They could chalk it up to that, and then like, oh yeah, let's just, because none of the voice actors are coming in, let's make it a story where nobody speaks. That's fun. You know, that's like a fun joke. Like if you said it jokingly, like a self-aware joke of, oh yeah, we're not voiced. That's fine, but for like an
That would just be a side quest. Like if there's no voice, like I'm sorry, dude. I have to play music in the background or some shit. I feel like the best way for you to like go through the story if there's no voice is if you're live streaming because you can chat with your viewers. But no voice? That sounds painful.
hour? That's nuts to me. A 5 out of 10 seems generous based on what people are saying. Free Archer and then the signature like for 200 pulls seems cool, and I agree with that. Characters and their animations incredible. Fate Quest for those who are unfamiliar with Fate, fine. Fate Quest for big Fate fans, absolute disaster. Fate Battle Event's quite interesting. Disappointing, thought it was okay. Disappointing for 1 year of wait. 5 of 10. All right, HSR Fate Collab stories of flashback disregards the concept of Holy Grail War collab.
Absolute ass.
Characters to NPCs, Assassin and Casper are dogshit NPCs instead of being Medea and Hassan of the Cursed Arm. VA suddenly muted. So as you can see, I didn't put any negative connotation in the search at all. I said HSR Fate Collab, and people are just shit talking it non-stop. Yeah, people, it's just not going well.
Yeah.
Also, Lancer not being playable was a miss in my opinion. They already gave him a unique model, so they really should have just
So this is Lancer. By the way, guys, I never watched Fate, but bro, if you guys have the whole like, if you guys can put the character in the game, you have his design and everything. Just make him a playable character. Oh my gosh, dude.
but that's just my opinion. People are not enjoying it that much. I mean, some people are. I think HSR players that don't know Fate are actually having an okay time with it, but people that are Fate enjoyers first and foremost are like, what the fuck is this? And
Let me fix my camera again. Holy shit. Oh, I hate reacting to videos sometimes. I gotta fix my camera all the time. There we go. Boom. All right.
oh, I also forgot to say at the beginning of the video, disclaimer, my cats have been a tornado through my office, if you can't, like a pretty normal thing. But this is a company that has so much money in it and behind it, so it's obvious.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that, because that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like this company has so much damn money, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Hoyo has so much money, and the fact that this is what they're delivering, this is what they're giving to the players, this is what they're giving to HSR fans. It's just disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. You guys had 1 year. 1 year. 1 year of preparation. And this is the best you can do? Reused assets. No voices, no voice lines, nothing. Same map, no new location. The story is literally in a flashback.
Is why
Couldn't
people
be
are
me,
upset
bro.
about it. You can say, oh, we have the game coded in a way to where that wouldn't work, but if you have billions of dollars to throw and like a year of development to do, you can definitely make most things work in the industry, assuming you have the manpower to do it. And these guys have the like, if you have money, you can basically do anything. That's just how the world works. So honestly, I'm kind of bummed to find out this is what people think about the fake collab. Now, I'll give you guys my honest thoughts on it later, but it really seems like people were not happy about it. It seems like it was a bit of a disaster. So very, very odd for me to find out as someone who was looking forward to this for basically over a year. I had made an account that had never pulled a single character. The second they announced that they were talking with Nasu. I'm not talking about like the second the fake collab was announced.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, I don't have to watch the rest of this video, but I'm not going to sit here and act surprised that the fake collab was a disaster. I'm just not, because once again, this is Hoyo we're talking about. Whenever they're, creating hype for a future upcoming update, just know that when that update actually drops, it's a disaster. It happens every single time. Natlin, disaster. They were hyping up Natlin. Oh, it's the nation of dragons, the nation of war. They released Natlin, fucking Pokemon, fucking Disneyland. Penacony, everybody was hyped. Oh, Acheron, she looks like Raiden. Oh my gosh, the story's gonna be peak. This is gonna be peak HSR. 30-hour dialogue, 30-hour story, black screen, white text, still images, wallpapers, no voice lines, nothing. Hoyo is literally, it's a dumpster fire company. And what makes it worse is that these niggas have so much money, bro. They have so much money, they just refuse to actually use that money and make these games better. They just refuse to. It's like they're constantly telling themselves, we don't have to fix these games. We don't have to put in effort. Because if we have a community that's going to constantly glaze us, why should we put in effort? And the fake collab is the reason. The fake collab is a perfect example as of to why you guys should never defend these companies, bro. When you spend years glazing multi-billion-dollar companies, you're gonna get the fake collab. That's what you'll get. The fake collab story, that's what they're gonna give you. But if you spend years complaining, years criticizing these companies, guess what? They're gonna make these games better. If you spend years not spending money on these garbage ass games, guess what? They're gonna make the game better, because you're not rewarding them for doing nothing. You're not incentivizing them for not doing anything. You're actually telling them to get off their asses and actually do some work, actually do their job. I wouldn't be surprised if I went to like the Hoyo HQ. I go to HQ right now, and when I go take a tour, I just see all of them just laying back, chilling, with their cigar in their mouth. They're like, ooh, what am I gonna do? Oh, let me play some Tetris right now. And I go up to them like, yo, don't you have an update coming up soon? Aren't you supposed to be working on that? They're like, oh, what update? That's literally what they're doing right now. This company is dog shit. And let's not forget about the Pokemon game they're making for HSR, the new HSR Pokemon game that's coming soon. You see how they're making all these games, yet the games that are out right now, they're just falling off. They're focusing on dishing out a bunch of slop to generate money, to generate a bunch of money, versus actually making good games. If they fumble the fake collab, I have no hope for future collaborations. They should just give up when it comes to collaborations, because their reputation is tarnished when it comes to collaborations. First, you guys fucked up with the Aloy collab, and now you fucked up with the fake collab. You guys are done, bro. You guys are done. There's always, we have the 3-strike rule, but when it comes to Hoyo, I'm not giving them the 3-strike rule. 2 strikes and that's it. You guys fucked up, man.